Suji.
Yeah.
Suji is staying in my house, so you come home with Suji and I today.
How good is your English? You're speaking.
Not a little bit.
Okay. Just checking.
Our Korean is very bad.
Yeah, very small. To the mall or something.
Yeah, I want it.
Okay.
I'm Brian Hurst, a member of the Burbank Sister City Committee since 1992, and my wife and I chaperoned a group of students to go to Japan in 1994. I'd like now for the group, if we would please give a warm welcome to our delegation from Incheon, South Korea. It's a great deal of pleasure that we welcome you to the United States of America and to your sister city, Burbank, California. It's always a special occasion for us to experience a student exchange with Incheon. First, I'd like to recognize Sharon Cohen, Director of Library Services, and our liaison for the Sister City program. Sharon? I'd like now to introduce the Honorable Dave Golonsky, Mayor of the City of Burbank, who will have a few words of welcome.
Thank you. And as Mayor, one of the things I get to do is speak on behalf of the community.
내가 시장의 입장으로 이 벌뱅크 도시를 대표해서 몇 말씀 드리고 싶습니다.
So on behalf of the community, I want to welcome all of you as our guests, and I hope you bring back with you some really fantastic and warm memories of Burbank. I also want to thank your new families for the next week or so for hosting you and showing you all around Burbank and Southern California. And most importantly, I want to wish all of you a great time here, and that you enjoy your stay, and that you have a great time with your host families, and make some friends perhaps for a lifetime. And with that, thank you very much.
Well, welcome to Burbank, everyone. And I'm sure after today you'll be happy to get some sleep tonight.
오늘이 지나면 잠을 좀 잘 수 있는 것을 굉장히 기쁘게 생각하실 것 같습니다.
And also thank you to the host families who are going to be your hosts for the week, for the next 2 weeks, while you enjoy what Southern California has to offer. I wish you all well and have fun.
좋은 시간을 가지시고 많은 재미있는 시간을 만드시길 바랍니다.
Well, I too want to thank you for coming and welcome you to the city of Burbank in California and the United States of America. And I also want to thank the host families. This program would not be possible without your efforts, of course.
호스트 패밀리가 없으시면 이 프로그램이 가능할 수가 없는 거죠. 그러니까 여기 오신 분들 너무 다 환영드리고 좋은 시간 그 패밀리들과 가지시길 바랍니다.
And you may not know this, but we've been sister cities for now 50 years, and I had the privilege of going back to Incheon with the mayor just this past fall.
여러분들이 아실 수도 있는, 모르실 수도 있는데 인천하고 자매교련 맞은 지 50년이 됐어요. 그래서 작년에 제가 여기 시장님하고 인천시를 방문할 수 있었습니다.
Is anybody checking to make sure she says what I said? Say nice things at least. Oh, I know.
여기 제 매니저 되시는 분이 혹시 제가 그대로 제대로 번역을 하는지 아니면 거짓말을 하는지 아니면 이상하게 말을 꾸며서 만드는지 좀 걱정이 된다고.
Alright, so you can stay up as late as you want. Anyway, thank you very, very much for coming. We consider you part of our Burbank family, and we hope when you go, you're sure to come back in your home. We consider this your second home, so we welcome you with open arms. Thank you and welcome back anytime.
이 프로그램이 지난 다음에도 언제든지 미국에 이곳에 다시 오시면 저희가 이렇게 대환영하도록 하겠습니다. 감사합니다.
감사합니다.
Okay, now if I can have our city officials up here, please. We have gift bags from the city of Burbank to our...
정원준, 김누리, 찍으신 모양이니까 들어가시지 마시고.
Welcome. Vice Mayor Emily.
정순민.
We'll get this down.
Welcome to Burbank.
Thank you.
This is our Vice Mayor Emily.
We got a Notre Dame.
Welcome to
김광.
Burbank.
실장님 나오세요. 맹성원. 맹성태원? 이제 그룹 픽처를
Okay, for our final presentation this evening, I'd like to invite Sharon Cohen, our Library Services Director, to the front to tell us about the Sister City Student Exchange Program with Incheon, Korea.
Mr. Mayor, members of the City Council, it's my pleasure to be here tonight to introduce to you our delegation from our sister city of Incheon, South Korea. They arrived yesterday morning. I think they were all very tired. It's a long flight and in the middle of the night in Incheon. They were off last night to a potluck, and today they spent the day traveling around Burbank and seeing some of the sites and places here in Burbank, as well as I believe you also went to the Gene Autry Museum to get a feel of some of the culture of this area. During the week, tomorrow is Disneyland Day. Oh boy, long day, rest up tonight. But they'll also be visiting the San Fernando Mission, going to, of course, the beach, and we're even spending an afternoon doing some volunteer work at the Burbank Temporary Aid Center so that they know that life in Burbank is not all about just Disneyland. A big part of it, but no, not really. But it is my honor tonight to first of all thank the city of Incheon. Yesterday at the welcome party, they gave us a wonderful donation of 40 children's books written in Korea. Of course, being a librarian, this is especially important to me, but it's also important because we've been sister cities for 51 years now, and our sister city relationship began 51 years ago when a young boy in Korea wrote Burbank and said, we would like some books to help us learn English. The citizens of Burbank embraced it. They had what was known as Books for Korea collection down on San Fernando at the then Golden Mall, and they collected an amazing number of books that were then sent to Korea. So I think it's particularly nice and fitting that after all these years, we now have you donating books to us, and we do thank you for that wonderful gift. So with that, I would like to invite the head of the delegation up to the front to say a few words. Mr. Kwon Kim is the director of the, let me get this right, the Incheon Center for International Cooperation and Exchange. And he will be speaking in Korean, and Hairan Suh will be doing the translation, and she is an officer with the organization. So, Mr. Kim.
Thank you. 예, 인천 학생들을 초대해 주신 버뱅크 시와 시의회 여러분 감사합니다.
On behalf of Incheon Metropolitan City, I would like to thank the City of Burbank's mayors and city council members and Burbank Sister City Committee.
버뱅크에 온 지 이틀밖에 안 되었는데 우린 이미 가족처럼 지내고 있습니다.
Although we only arrived here yesterday, we feel like we are like family and thank you for welcoming us so warmly.
잘 아시다시피 버뱅크시와 인천시는 첫 번째 자매 도시이고 지난 1년 동안 4번이나 교류를 할 만큼 가족처럼 지내고 있습니다.
As you know, the Burbank city is the first sister city of Incheon, and we have kept that relationship for 51 years. And there has been many exchanges between our two cities.
이번 프로그램을 통해서 모든 참가자들이 좋은 추억들을 만들었으면 좋겠습니다.
I wish everyone to have a pleasant time and an enriching experience during our visit.
내년에 인천에 버뱅크 학생들이 올 것입니다. 올 것을 희망하고 잘 준비하고 기다리고 있겠습니다. 감사합니다.
Finally, we are looking forward to having the Burbank students visit Incheon next year. Thank you.
Okay, now we'd like to ask the students to come up and introduce themselves.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We all came from Incheon, South Korea. Firstly, thanks for inviting us. In Korea, I studied about movie, so I interest many of things in Burbank. Now I stayed all day. I saw wonderful blue sky and nice weather. Beautiful trees and mountains and friendly family. Yeah, everything is good for me. Thanks.
Hello, I'm Da Som-jung and 20 years old. I'm a university student. My major is broadcasting system. I'm really excited to be here. Nice to meet you. I want to have a great time. Thank you.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nuri Kim, and from Sister City, Incheon, South Korea. I'm a university student, and I major in international trading there in National University of Incheon. Because I have to work as a ROTC in my university from next year, so this is the last opportunity to visit another country. So I want to enjoy this trip perfectly. I'm deeply grateful to the mayor of Burbank and citizens for inviting me to this beautiful city. Thank you very much.
Hello, I'm Sun Min-jung and I'm 22 years old and university student. I'm glad to be meet all of you in Burbank. I was looking forward to coming here because I had great memories with American friends on last summer program in Incheon, Korea. So I think I'm gonna make it like just my friends. And thank you all of you so much for inviting us and giving a wonderful chance. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Cha Jimin. I'm 21 years old. My major is Social Physical Department. It is great to be here. I love American, I love Burbank, I love everybody. Thank you.
Hello, thank you for inviting me. My name is Sujigo. As you know, I'm from Incheon, south of Korea. I'm senior in Jungwon University and my major is psychology. I applied this international program for making new good friends. So I'm so glad to meet you. I hope American friends have a good experience with me. Thank you.
My English skill is poor and pronunciation is bad, so please understand this. My name is Hyuna Kim. I'm 20 years old. I'm majoring social study education. I like movie and all Disney stuff, so I want to be a teacher. Then I'll make a movie with my students. I'm so nervous. I was nervous because of entry formalities. But now I'm a little nervous too. Yeah, I am happy to come to Burbank and meet you. Burbank's weather is nice, people is nice, and it's awesome that watch the Mentalist without Korean subtitles. and the night without mosquito is nice. Thanks. And if you see me or contact eyes to me, please say hello. I'll do that although I'm not good at English. Thank you.
Hello. Hello, my name is Sewon Bang. I'm 18 years old and I'm a university student. I'm majoring Library Information Science student at Incheon University. Last year, my family hosted a Burbank student and it was really great. I hope I enjoy this program too. I'm really excited. I want to have a great time in Burbank. I wish to continue exchanges between Incheon and Burbank. Thank you.
Hi everyone, good evening. I'm Yoonhee Park and I'm a university student in Korea. I'm 20 years old in American age. My major is business management and I like singing and dancing. If you want to know about K-pop, contact me whenever. Actually, I'm promoting the Asian Games will be placed in Incheon 2014. Meanwhile, being active in Asian Games, I knew this program sharing culture with my sister city, Burbank. So now I'm happy to be here with my new friends. And it will be great here because my host family is so generous, and most of all, the weather is really nice. So I want to live here more than 2 weeks. Burbank is amazing. Thank you for listening.
Nice to meet you. I'm Seungari. I'm happy to visit Burbank. I like here's cool weather and kind people. I can't forget our events at Burbank even I go back Korea. I like Burbank as much as my hometown.
They've been in Burbank about 30 hours. We welcomed them at noon yesterday at the Buena Vista Library, and we're just thrilled to have you here. I did want to say a real special thank you to all of the host families, because without the host families, we wouldn't be able to do this. It's an exchange, and when our folks go over there, they stay with host families in Korea. But we have a tremendous group of generous host families that are supportive of this exchange that I think is going to be great for everybody. So again, thank you. We couldn't do that without you. And with that, let's take a picture. All right, one more. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you again.
budget. We just finished adopting our budget, so there's usually a variety of issues any given Tuesday. We have a city manager who, so you have the city council, who's a part-time body, but they set the policy. They ultimately, they're the ones that vote on things, and they're the ones that decide what we're going to do from a policy direction. And then what the city manager who sits on the side here is the head of the organization, as far as kind of the CEO or the chief administrative or executive officer, and actually implements the policies of the city council.
Now we have other people at the meeting.
Yeah. Now we have a city attorney. Anybody want to be a city attorney? Yeah. Sit right,
Hello.
right to the right there.
Just one guy.
머리가 벗김이 안 나요.
Hi, nice to meet you. It's nice to meet you, Mayor.
We got our community development director.
We need a community development director.
That's like building and planning. Over there.
Over there.
Yeah, and then who wants to be me? Deputy city manager.
Alex. No.
You know, so you guys have all the policy decision-making power, and typically at a council meeting, this is what happens. We have, this is the setup where everybody is here, and what's unique as far as our form of government is that during the meetings, there's actually, prior to the council deciding as far as any decisions, there is a period of public comment. So the public, anybody who would like to speak, they actually can come up here and talk about whatever the item is prior to you making a decision. So you're able to get information related to that item as how it pertains to what the residents or the community thinks. So we always have a period prior to any getting into any of the reports and decision making. Is there's a period of public communication, and this mural right here is a famous mural that was done by a famous muralist, Hugo Ballin, back in 1942, and it's called The Four Freedoms. One of them is freedom of speech. There's freedom of religion. There's freedom from want, and there's freedom from fear. Those are the four freedoms, and this is one of the famous murals in Southern California.
All right. I can't wait.
Mikey.
That's a good idea. It's kind of a half. Yeah. It comes from experience.
I didn't know you could hear about the city, but that was over here. Hi, babe.
Yeah, maybe. With butter, right?
Okay, welcome everybody. Thank you very much for being here tonight, and I especially want to thank everybody who has been any part of this past 2 weeks, host families, chaperones, people who have participated for making the last 2 weeks a very memorable experience for everybody.
오늘 파티에 참석해 주셔서 정말 감사드리고 저희 지난 2주 동안 저희 행사 진행하는 데 있어서 도움을 주신 호스트 패밀리 여러분, 샤페론 그리고 미국 학생 여러분 모두 감사드립니다.
We had an outstanding 2 weeks. We had a great level of participation from host families to American students that were available to help out. Everything from planning the events to actually being there on the day of the events and to participate and offer a great experience to our guests that were here. Before we get started with dinner, there are a few special guests here tonight that I would like to introduce. Some members from our city council. We have the city manager, Mr. Michael Flagg.
여러분들께 내비를 소개해드리도록 하겠습니다. 시티 매니저인 마이클 플래그 씨입니다.
Also from the city council, Jess Talamantes. Our vice mayor, Mrs. Emily Gavaletti. And our mayor, Mr. David Blonsky. And unfortunately, the mayor has to leave a little bit early, but he would like to say a few words before he gets out of here.
아쉽게도 시장님은 일찍 떠나셔야 하셔서 지금 간단하게 인사말 드리도록 하겠습니다.
Good evening. I just wanted to say again, thank you for everybody that made this incredible exchange possible.
이 교류가 성공적으로 개최될 수 있도록 도움을 주신 많은 분들께 감사드립니다.
And we want to thank all of the students from Incheon for visiting with us, and we hope you'll bring back fond memories of your trip.
그리고 버뱅크시를 방문해 주신 인천 학생 여러분 진심으로 감사드리고 즐거운 기억 가지고 돌아가실 수 있도록 바랍니다.
And we hope that this type of exchange can go on for a very, very long time. Thank you.
그리고 이번 교류를 계기로 이러한 교류가 지속적으로 진행되기를 바랍니다. 감사합니다.
Somebody told me that earlier this week, one of our young men who's visiting from South Korea was very excited about one of the parties being thrown because he heard that there was beer being served at the party.
저녁을 먹기 전에 재미있는 이야기를 하나 하려고 합니다. 인천에서 온 남학생이 저희가 파티하는 중간에 그 음료수에 비어라고 써져 있는 걸 보고 맥주인 줄 알고 놀랐다는 얘기를 들었습니다.
And as the president of our committee, I was very, very concerned when I heard this because we are definitely not supposed to serve alcohol at any city events, especially to people who are not old enough to drink alcohol.
그래서 저희 자매도시위원회에서 정말 깜짝 놀랐습니다. 왜냐하면 저희 학생들은 아직 그 술을 먹을 나이가 되지 않았는데 혹시라도 저희가 알코올을 준비했을까봐 너무너무 놀랐습니다.
So I was very relieved to find out that it wasn't real beer, it was just root beer that was being served at the party. So I have a gift for all of our Korean visitors. Luckily they come in packs of 12 and there are 12 of you. So each of our visitors from Korea can take 1 can of root beer home with them. Or I don't know if you can travel with it, but
Hi, I'm Mark McKenzie. This is Erica, our foreign exchange student from Korea, from Incheon. And her first
host family is Mary Erickson. She stayed with us for a week, and we really enjoyed having her. We took her to Solvang for the first weekend, and she got to feed some ostriches, which I think was her first experience doing that. Did you have fun?
Yeah, really fun. And then she stayed with us, and it's kind of seemed like it's been one non-stop party.
Well, this girl hasn't come in until like
12, 2 a.m. So she's been out partying. She's been out. Yeah, they really went all out this year with having the students be able to go out and explore. So from what I overheard this morning at breakfast around noon, she had a really good time.
Yeah.
Where was your favorite spot? Yeah, the place that you visited.
Disneyland, Universal, the beach, UCLA.
My favorite day was family or family day. Weekend. Yeah.
The weekend.
Yeah. Burbank and Universal Studio. Yeah. Really fun. Yeah. I love it.
But you're not just staying here to stay with the families. You're going off and going to where else are you going? You're going to Vegas and San Francisco.
Yeah.
Where else are you going? And San Diego.
Yeah.
Yeah.
San Diego, Las Vegas, San Francisco, and I will come back here.
Come back to Burbank and finish.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. So how long is the rest of your trip? Like 4 weeks? 4 more weeks?
5 weeks. Yeah.
Well, you packed in a lot of Southern California, and it's amazing. This year, the students are older, like 20, 22, 23, 24. Sometimes they're much younger. We didn't have to do much. Yeah.
Yeah, we learned that they count their age differently. They count, in Korea, they count it from the age of conception rather than from the actual day that they're born. So
they have two ages.
You're really, how old are you?
I'm 20 in here, but in Korea, I'm 22. Yeah.
22?
Yeah.
And you're be 20, so you're approaching
21.
21. Or, yeah, you're
20.
approaching 21. Not quite legal, but legal in Korea. She's going to Las Vegas right after this.
I hope her passport says 22 at least.
So you've had a great time. What I've loved about it is that the kids have gotten together every evening on their own, usually in someone else's house for a barbecue or a pool, or this bunch especially seems to really want to get together. And Vince Vince Ieraci,
my cousin,
have done so much to help with the girls. They're about that same age, and bringing in some young college students. That helped too a lot. Yeah, the girls just love being together. It's been a hectic but a very fun week. Look forward to it again next year. And she has a sister with her, and we're on Facebook, so we're gonna watch her from now on.
As Facebook friends. So it's great because our foreign exchange students from last year, we still are able to connect through Facebook. So it's wonderful what social media has been allowing us to do and still be able to connect with those families. And actually our exchange students from last year, they came back, I believe earlier this year, just to come hang out. So that was fun to see them again. So it's kind of nice that you know family from around the world.
It's nice. You've got a place to stay anytime you're here in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
Both Mary's and our place. I'm just
Thank you.
One of the things that our students were talking about is that it's somewhat unusual in Korea to do home visits, which is not such an unusual thing in this country. So I think that's one of the things that was new to them, but very enjoyable. I hope it was. I think it was.
That it was really great going to Hollywood because I've never really been there, really in Hollywood, and actually enjoyed it. So that was a pretty good experience. And shopping on Rodeo Drive and.
It's just a really good experience to do if you're just want to find something new in your own town. You get to be a tourist in your own town, and you also get to show someone else something new as well. So it's just a really good experience to do, just no matter what.
I know personally, I'm sharing a room with the girls that we've hosted, and it's like having a sleepover every single night. We stay up late and we kind of gossip, and we just talk about how things are different in America versus how they are in Korea. It was really great this year because I'm a college student and the girls that we hosted are college students, so we compared school, we compared social lives, and we just got to talk about how things are the same and how they're different, and it's a really great cultural experience for the Americans as well as for the Koreans.
Yeah, I agree. It was really fun since they were college students because I could relate a lot more to them like that. So it was nice to just like, it was like good to talk to someone about everyday stuff and share your culture because we're really similar in a lot of ways. But then it's also nice to like compare how we're all so different.
And you went there too.
And yeah, it was nice to see everyone again because I've already met some of these people when I went to Korea last year. So that was good.
Being involved in the program for 2 years now, I've had a lot of great experiences making new friends, and along with just hanging out with the students, you get to practice learning a new language and learn how to communicate with people that don't necessarily speak English. And it's just a great experience to have for life skills.
Actually, it is my first time to visit America. It was great because my host family, Stones and Mays, are very, very generous of me. So I was happy and thank you all guys. Okay. Thank you.
My turn. Yeah, just me. So yeah, I went to first week. I went to Julian's home and I experienced with Marisa, Rebecca, Elliot, and Julian. And because I have only one younger brother in Korea, so yeah. At that time, I mean, first time, I was confused a little bit, but I really enjoyed the time. First week, and second week I went to the Williams home, and there you be quiet and peaceful atmosphere is there. So yeah, at the time also I enjoyed the peaceful time, and yeah, I petted to Black Cat, and I went to Grove Mall, and yeah, I could have very joyful and great time. Yeah, thank you.
My name is Vince. I'm here just talking about Sister City. This is 3 separate families who all hosted 2 members, Wonjun and Ji Min, and they just want to give a few words about their experiences with our families.
What should I do? I love everything. I love Burbank. Yeah. When I'm here, so all of experience is very especially things to me, and very very special experiences for me. Yeah. The most fun is have been surfing in the Santa Monica. Yeah, that's really fun.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Jimin. Nice to meet you. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. I love everyone. Yeah.
Now we're going to hand it over to one of the other host families, and they'll give a little explanation about the joys of hosting students from another country.
Me? Okay, this is our first time, and we had a wonderful time.
I have anything to say.
And he can talk the rest.
Me, if you want to.
Go ahead.
Okay. This is our first time in the program. I was kind of turned on to it last year by my buddy William. I think he's sitting behind me, but I'm not going to turn around because I'm on camera. It's just a great experience, whether you're bonding with American students or Korean. You build great friendships and you learn a lot about other people, especially from another country, and I guess culture, falls into that. And I think that's one of the biggest values of the program, just to see how teenagers live. There's a guy making faces over there. Just to see how teenagers in other countries live and how it's different from you, and how we're all the same in a lot of ways. Like, it's almost like they're people we've known our whole life and have lived in America their whole lives, because we're really not that different in most respects. And I think that's where the true educational value of the program is. And then just the other great thing about it is the friendships you make with the students that come over and the bonds you build with the people who live here. Because I've made friends in this program that I've spent the last year spending time with and gotten to know. And then now I'm hosting myself, and I feel like part of the group. And it's a great experience. And if you're watching this and not participating, I can say I'd highly recommend it. We're some pretty fun people. We have a good time.
Hello, my name is Rachel Baroma, the Baroma Walker family. We hosted this wonderful child here, my new son, Wonjun Jung. We're new to the program, and it's been a wonderful experience. And when we started the program, everyone was telling us how wonderful it would be, but you don't really get it until you do it. And we've had a lot of fun, even ourselves learning more about Los Angeles since you're hosting someone and taking them around. So it's been really great for us. Son?
It's a really unique experience, especially as a student in high school here, to get to know what it's like and meet people from another country that you usually wouldn't get this experience with any other program anywhere else. So it's a really great program. You should check it out.
Win Ieraci, and we've been in the program about 6 years, and we are very blessed because we have still kept in contact with our students that have come over the years, and they still come back and visit. And we are about to send our youngest on Tuesday to Japan with a bunch of the students from our program. And he is going to go stay with a boy who stayed with us last summer. So these are continuing relationships where we have had students from other years come back and stay with us also, and it's just been so joyful.
They say it's a small world, and the more we host children from Korea and Japan, our sister cities, it gets even smaller. And it's very rewarding, and you enjoy the kids because they're so polite and respectful, and you could just see the excitement in their faces. It's kind of like the kids at Christmas opening up presents, and we get just as much out of it, I think, if not more, than they do. And it really feels good to know that you're doing your part, you're helping out a little bit in this world of what you can do. Thank you.
My name's Tom Keefe. This is Hyuna Kim, who we hosted this week for the Burbank Incheon Sister City. My daughter Mason here, as well as my wife Myrtle. And we are first time working with the Burbank Sister Cities. We just moved to Burbank a little while ago and found out about this through Mason actually volunteering at the Burbank Library, which she did as part of her high school requirements. And so we found out about it, and we've had a fantastic experience. I was just going to ask Hyuna, maybe you could say some of your favorite things for the whole 2 weeks, not just your week with us, which would be the best, but your favorite things as you were here.
Oh, everything is very awesome, but especially it's good that Star Wars movie.
Oh, you like that?
Without Korean subtitles.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
You did that, but and we know Hyuna told us she's a big fan of Disneyland and all the Disney. So how was your experience going to Disneyland?
It's very fantastic. I wanted to live there. It's very.
You just want to stay and live at Disneyland?
Yeah, and I want to work in Disney Studio, and I want to live in Disneyland. Very awesome. Just oh wow. Yeah, Hollywood is very good. Everything is very awesome, and Hollywood sign is, oh my god, it's just very awesome experience.
Right.
And I found it Johnny Depp, Hugh Jackman's step. It's very, oh my.
She found Johnny Depp's.
Yeah, Johnny Depp's footsteps outside of Grauman's Chinese Theater. She was very excited about that.
Yeah, I felt it is a dream, kind of dream. Very good.
Yeah. Well, it must be a little surreal being in Incheon and seeing certain things, and then you come to America and see where perhaps they were made or things like that. And so now I'm going to ask Mason, what were some of your favorite things that you did with the Koreans as you were here working?
Disneyland, definitely. Actually, I've never had that much fun at Disneyland because usually it's like, well, I guess we'll wait in the lines now. Well, we're on the ride. But they were seeing it completely new, and it was a great experience.
Oh, well, good. And Myrtle, I have to ask you, since I wouldn't want to leave you out, some of your favorite things for these past 2 weeks.
I think I enjoyed just sitting around the table and talking about Incheon and about what you eat and what you do and your parents and everything else. So we had a great time.
Yeah, truly, and learning from Hyuna and one of the other students that stayed with us, Saewon, hopefully we really would like to visit Incheon in Korea and see what it's like over there as these kids have come here and seen it from their point of view. So, what else can I ask? Yeah.
2014 Asian Games.
Yeah, 2014 Asian Games, that's a possibility. Come to Korea. Yeah. Anyway, this is Tom Keefe, Myrtle Keefe, Hyuna Kim. Hyuna Keefe, Hyuna Kim.
Yeah, Keefe. My name is Keefe.
And Mason Keefe. Thanks, everybody. If you're not part of the program, believe me, it's a great one. Get involved. I highly recommend it.
I'll be back.
Oh, she'll be back. She's like Clint Eastwood now. Oh no, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Terminator.
She'll be back. All right, thank you.
Hi, my name is Sammy Johnson, and this is my student Serena. I hosted her the first week. Serena, what was your favorite part of staying in my house?
Oh,
so many things. I know.
Yeah,
you
so
can't
many
pick
things.
one.
Yeah, you are my best friend.
I'm her best friend. Did you hear that? We're best friends. It's so great. I really enjoyed having Serena in my house because when I went to Korea last summer, she hosted me. So it was a really perfect way to thank her for all that she did for me. And it's really what this exchange is about, making friends with people in other countries and being able to repay them for the kindness that they've had. So anything else you want to say?
I love Burbank.
Loves Burbank.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Morgan Tebby. This is our first time ever hosting anybody, an exchange student. It was really, really awesome. And I thought it was going to be a little weird having a stranger in our house. Like, we don't really know you, but you're going to be living in my bedroom. It was really, really cool. I'm really glad we did it. I hopefully made friends for life. So, it was awesome. What was your favorite part of the whole trip?
My favorite whole trip was like special day, 4th of July. We had a full party and we decorate our house, and it was really good. Good.
I'm Bill Tebby. It's my wife Julie, my daughter Morgan, my other daughter Mary. It's our first experience hosting an exchange student to the Sister City program. We would encourage all families in Burbank to get involved. Our daughter will be leaving in 2 days to participate in the Sister City program in Ota. And it's a very fulfilling and rewarding experience.
Absolutely. Well said.
We're the Keefes again from earlier, but we really enjoyed having Saewon stay with us. She was our first week Incheon University student. That was great, and we just loved having you. And does my wife or daughter want to say anything?
It was a lot of fun. Thank you.
Yeah.
We loved having Saewon.
Yes. We want to keep them all with us, but we really, really enjoyed having you. Thank you so much for coming.
Hi, I'm Cassidy Abrahamson. I hosted Suna, and it was a great experience. I absolutely loved it. It was wonderful having you. We had such a fun time. So, yeah.
Hello, I'm Peter. I'm Cassidy's father, and we did host Suna, and we had a great time hosting her. This is our second hosting. We had a Japanese student last year, and this is our first time with the Korean student. We've only had a student for 1 week as opposed to 2, like this family did, and she was most enjoyable. What did you enjoy the most when you were here with us?
Dinner.
Dinner?
Great dinner.
Dinner?
Yeah.
I chose good food. Anything else? Was there a specific tour we went on or anything that you really enjoyed the most? A museum or shopping? What was your...
Today's zoo.
The zoo
Zoo,
today?
yeah.
You really enjoyed the zoo?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Cassidy has been a docent at the zoo, so that's quite helpful. She really knows it.
Yeah.
So, Morgan, why don't you tell us about your first week?
So our first week, she was our first student, and like I said before, it was a little weird at first because I didn't really know her. And then I got to know her, and we had so much in common. She loves to sleep, so there we go. She loves to eat. We did everything that teenage girls do. We painted our nails, watched movies, and we just became really good friends, and I'm glad she came.
I really enjoyed hanging out with her. She was a huge sweetheart. I really enjoyed her personality and time with us. She was, I want to say, someone we love to see have fun coming from where she lived, and overall it was a great experience.
Hi, I'm Val Bose.
And I'm Steve Bose.
We hosted Nuri the very first week she was here. It's been a great experience. We enjoyed so much having her in our home and learning about her and her family and learning a little bit about Korea.
It was a lot of fun to show off our city because we get to see it in a different light when we're showing it to somebody else. It's very interesting. We had a great time.
So, Nuri, what did you think about your experience in Burbank?
My favorite was, of course, Disneyland, and I went there with my friends, and I went there even twice with this family in one Sunday family day. So it was really great. It was my favorite.
Hi, I'm Linda.
And Ron.
I'm Rachel, and we hosted Nuri the second week. And it was exciting to learn about Nuri's studies in Korea. And we took her to the Queen Mary, and she was telling us that she had studied the Long Beach Harbor in Korea, which was interesting to hear. And we just had a really good time showing her around. And do you guys want to add anything?
Go ahead.
I had lots of fun driving her around LA with my terrible driving. And I loved learning about what Nuri is studying and her hopes to go into the Army, which is really interesting. And Pink's hot dogs, overfeeding her at Pink's hot dogs.
Okay, this is the last opportunity to visit another country because I will go to Army next year. So this is the last chance that I can visit another country during the vacation. So it was really great, and I will not forget these families. Thank you very much.
To the left. Take it back there, y'all. One up this track. Right foot, left step. Left foot, left step. Cha-cha, real smooth. One up this track. Right foot, 2 stumps. Left foot, 2 stumps. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Crisscross. Crisscross. Cha-cha, real smooth. Let's go to work. To the left. Take it back there, y'all. 2 hops this time. 2 hops this time. Right foot, 2 stumps. Left foot, 2 stumps. Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees. Keep funky with it. Oh, yeah. Come on. Come on, y'all. Check it out, y'all. Here you go. Can you bring it to the top? Like you never stop. Can you bring it to the top? One hop. Right foot down. Left foot down, y'all.
Love in any language.
Well, I'm very humbled to be here with you tonight on your farewell dinner and before you head back to Incheon. I did ask early today what some of the favorite experiences were that you had while you were here. I heard that the beach was good, Venice Beach. I heard the Dodger game was pretty cool. The Disneyland was the best. And I learned a lot of symbols this evening watching the video. There's this, and there's hang loose, and I think this is heart. But I heard something that I hadn't expected to hear, and I just want to say how thrilled I am that you were all able to go to BTAC, the Burbank Temporary Aid Center, and spend some time helping stock the shelves and prepare the food for the folks who come to rely on that here in Burbank. And I hope you take that lesson home with you as well. And the last thing I'd like to say is a real shout out to the chaperones, Mr. Kim and Ms. Suh, for doing such a great job, and most of all to our host families. Many of you are new to the program. I think it is an absolute tremendous commitment to our community that you take the students on for these 2 weeks. So wishing you all well going home, carrying many memories with you. I'm very humbled and pleased to be able to send you off with a farewell tonight and welcome you coming back sometime in the future. Thank you.
I had the honor of going last October to Incheon, Korea, and celebrate our 50th anniversary as Sister Cities with Incheon. Burbank is the oldest. Yes, definitely. And, like I said, it was a great trip. We were treated very nicely. We celebrated 50 years with Incheon as Sister Cities. We're Incheon's oldest sister city, and I was fortunate enough to be there as well for the Sister Friendly Cities Summit, which brought in sister cities and friendly cities from all over the world to Incheon. I mean, they were from Soviet Union, they were from Manila, Cambodia, Vietnam, South America. There was a representative from Honolulu, Hawaii, which we maybe should look at as a sister. But there was a representative from Anchorage, Alaska, a representative from Philadelphia. So it was from all over the world. There were like 35 representatives at this summit from all over the world. So I was very fortunate to be mayor last year and participate. So once again, I want to thank all the volunteers that put this together. A lot of time and effort, a lot of hard work I know goes into this, like it was mentioned by the young lady before me. So thanks to volunteers, thank you to the committee, thank you to the staff, obviously the library staff that coordinates this, and the students. Thank you for being here. Thank you for taking. This is a lifelong lesson that you're going to be going through that you'll never forget. These will be experiences that you'll be sharing for the rest of your life. So thank you very much for everybody. Thank you.
Some of you may know my other hat that I wear when I'm not working with the Sister City Committee is that I'm also a high school history teacher. And one of the things that hopefully my students will learn as the year goes on is that many of the events that happen in history, especially the more tragic events like wars and genocides and things that we need to learn from, typically happen because we don't understand other cultures or we're afraid of things that are different. And so I think the beauty of a program like this is that we get to learn about those other cultures and we get to appreciate our differences rather than be afraid of them and to embrace those things. So I think that's really an important lesson that all of us get to share with each other, not just the students that travel, but the families that host those students, the students and other people that participate in the events. Really makes the world a little bit smaller and helps us to learn a lot more about each other and really to bring us together in ways that we maybe never imagined before. So thank you everyone for being a part of this committee and a part of this program, and hopefully we can keep this going for many more years after this and keep our relationships very strong. Next I would like to bring up Mr. Kim, the chaperone from the Korean students. Mr. Kim is also the director of the ICICE, which is the Incheon Center for International Cooperation and Exchange.
먼저 이 프로그램 위에 애써주신 버뱅크 시의회 시장님과 시의회 의원님들, 마이크 프레드, 쉐론, 자매도시위원회 그리고 인솔자들과 호스트 가족분들께 감사드립니다.
I wish to express my appreciation to the City of Burbank, Mayor and Council members, Mike Flatt, Sharon Cohen, Burbank Sister City Committee, chaperones and families who assisted in this program.
예, 여러분들 덕분에 이번 교류가 즐겁고 의미 있는 교류가 될 수 있었다고 생각하며 인천에서 온 학생들 모두 좋은 추억을 가지고 집으로 돌아갈 수 있으리라 생각합니다.
All of you have made this exchange a worthwhile and pleasurable experience. I'm sure all the students are going home with many happy memories.
인천은 다른 자매 도시들과도 많은 교류를 하고 있지만 특히 버뱅크와는 2주 동안이나 홈스테이를 하고 많은 활동을 하여 더욱더 의미가 깊다고 생각합니다.
Even though Incheon City has various exchange programs with other sister cities, but staying with host families for 2 weeks is really unique and meaningful.
저희가 여기 머무는 동안 교류에 적극적인 호스트 가족분들을 만났는데 저희도 내년 버뱅크 학생들의 방문을 위해 더욱더 준비를 열심히 하겠습니다.
I met many supportive host families and chaperones to this program. We will challenge ourselves to make a better program next year.
자, 마지막으로 이 자리에는 없지만 마이크 플레드의 딸이 8살이라고 들었습니다. 제 아들도 8살이니 이 두 아이들이 10년 후에 이런 교류를 함께 참여하기를 기대하고 버뱅크시에서의 소중한 추억들을 오랫동안 기억하겠습니다. 감사합니다.
I heard that Mike Flatt has an 8-year-old daughter and I have an 8-year-old son. So I hope they will have a chance to participate in this exchange in 10 years. Thank you. First of all, I would like to thank all of you, and I greatly appreciate the opportunity to participate in this program. Mr. Kim told me that I will be in charge of next year's program. I would like to mention several things first. I have been very impressed with your enthusiasm and support to this program since I arrived here. I fully realized how important this program is. Especially, I met many supportive and active host families here. I will do my best to find as good as ones in Burbank for next year's visit. The purposes of exchange are visiting many places, having a good friendship, and developing English ability. I learned many English idioms from my host family, Mrs. Susan Musurlian, and I want to tell you a funny story. I learned an idiom, a good egg. And when I were waiting for the train when we went to the LA downtown, and I and Mr. Howard were waiting for the train together, and I thought that Mr. Howard was a really nice person, so I told him that, wow, you're a really nice person. And he said, you are. And I said, yes, I'm a good egg. And I thought, oh my God, Susan told me that I can use this idiom on myself. And Howard told me, oh, that's okay, you're a good egg. Yeah, we are good eggs. So again, I really appreciate for all of you to invite us. And thank you very much. Thank you.
Up next, we are going to enjoy a little bit of a slideshow. Throughout these past 2 weeks, there have been a lot of exciting and entertaining events that many of you have been a part of. And I want to thank anyone who took pictures throughout the past 2 weeks and who got those pictures to Win Ieraci. And thank you, Win Ieraci, for putting together the slideshow for us this evening.
Don't you walk away. Don't you tell me that
Okay.
Sorry about that. 157 errors.
Thank you. Thank you for the cookies.